Hey guys, so yesterday I asked you if you have any questions for me on anything about makeup, the application, the products, anything you would like to know that could help me to create more video and content that are more relevant to you. So one of the questions I had yesterday was how to do the perfect eyeliner. This is actually a very tricky one because the perfect eyeliner is just one of the hardest things to do. So this video could be half an hour long. I could explain you about the different eye shape, about the different products, techniques, and so on. But I'm gonna keep it short, and I'm gonna explain you one of the techniques. But it's actually my favorite way to do eyeliner. So this is my little secret. This is not a makeup brush. It's actually a brush for painter from the art and craft shop. I always like to go to the art and craft shop for my brushes if I need precision tools. I feel like they have different options, different shape, and sometimes it's just work out better than to go to the makeup shop because I like to experiment. And to be honest, it's the same manufacturer that do painting brushes and makeup brushes. For all the natural hair one, I always use makeup brushes from the makeup store. Do something a bit more artistic, I might go to the art and craft and check what they have. But anyway, for the eyeliner, I like this kind of brushes. That looks very much like a lip brush. I think Makeup Forever had one similar because to me this is just what works the best. Like a square, and it's very flat. Alright, so that's my brush. And then I like to use a gel liner. So this is the Maybelline one, but I'm also going to give you a list of different options. The first few weeks, if you close it properly every time, the product's going to keep being very nice and smooth, but throughout time it's going to dry out. But after that, I'm going to make this a bit more creamy so it's easier to apply. So what I do is I have always with me this product. It's called Duraline, and it's from Inglot. And what it does is any product that is a bit dry out, if you want to create an eyeliner out of powder, if you look at my Instagram, all of the eye look I do, all of the liners is often not real eyeliner because I can't find that color. So I just scrap a bit of eyeshadow and I mix with these products and it becomes liquid. So anything that you have that is a bit dry, you can make it in a liquid formula, and when it dries it becomes waterproof, so it doesn't smudge. So that's actually an amazing product. I will make a video more about it because it's my whole time favorite thing to have in my kit. It saved my life many times. And with the back of my brush, I'm going to get a bit of the eyeliner, which I'm going to put at the back of my hand. I'm going to use a drop of Duraline. And then I'm just going to get in there and create my perfect consistency. And now I have a black liner, very smooth, very liquidy. It's going to be much easier to apply. So when I do my liner, I always look straight. I always ask my clients to look straight because I'm always starting from the end of the liner. Okay, and I want to know when my client open her eyes or when I open my eyes, I want to know exactly how the line will look. Because what you want to achieve is an extension of your eyes. So you want to see your bottom lashes and you want to extend that. So let's go. And as I go up, I'm going to release the pressure, drag the product, and then at the end I keep it thin. That's going to be the end of the line. And I'm going to do the same on eyes open to the other side. So this way I make sure that both of my liner are the same and have the same angle. So now I'm going to join the end of my liner, drag it inside my eyes. And I'm not going to start from the end of the liner because I want to keep it very thin, but I'm going to start a little after. So with this technique, I can really take my time and go back and forth. The product doesn't dry straight away, so it's very convenient. So I can really work the liner. You see, even now I'm speaking and I'm not doing my liner, but I know I can just go back in there and make it very sharp. And if in my hands I want more product and it's dry, I can add one more drop of Duraline. But let's keep going. And as I go inside my eyes, I obviously make it more thin. Sometimes if you don't have much space, You want to avoid applying it all the way to the inner corner because it might make your eyes look small. But if you want exactly the perfect liner, you want to go there. Okay, so the first line that you do is kind of a draft. You know, you kind of try to create the shape right, but at the right end, when you are finished with your draft, you want to create the perfect sharp line, and this is where I pull my eyes up. I pull my eye up and I just go in one stroke, and I will just, you know, drag the product all the way. Because on your eyelid you have an excess of skin, it's not properly tense, it's a bit loose because you have to be able to open and close. So this excess of skin might make it difficult for you to have a very sharp line. But if you pull your eye up, you're gonna tense your skin, and it's gonna be much easier to drag the product all the way to create your sharp line. Okay, so now that you reach this stage, you want to make sure that the liner ends up in a very thin line. This is actually how I like it. I think it's very pretty to have like a thinnest line at the end, and you want to just clean up the bottom to make sure it's as sharp as possible. So I typically have one of those again flat brush. This is from Makeup Forever this time, and I have a bit of concealer in my hand. And what I do, it's kind of like an erasing pen, so you kind of clean up any kind of bumpiness or any kind of whatever thing that you messed up, and you just go right in there and dry the concealer to the end and create the thinnest line. And this is how you do it. So this is where we just get so happy because we did it. We did a great eyeliner, but we remember that we have two eyes and there's still a second one to do. But this is where this line actually come in handy, because I just have to fill up the rest of my liner. I know exactly how the eyeliner is angled, so I'm gonna get going.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves.
So this is it. This is a 1 in a million technique. Sometimes I might use a pen, sometimes I might use a different formula. It might not be the most practical way to do an eyeliner, but it's definitely the one that works the best for me, for the precision and the long-lasting effect, because the product now is completely waterproofed, and I know it's gonna last all day. Definitely something I love to do. So I would say the key is to have the best brush you can find, the precision tool. To be a brush that has a tiny hair and all are compact in one kind of line or point. It can't be a fluffy brush, it can't be an old brush, it has to be a sharp tool, because eyeliner are the sharpest thing ever. That's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know how you do your liner. I want to hear all about it. I hope this was useful. And please keep your questions coming. It will help me to help you the best. Take care. Thank you for watching and see you soon. Bye-bye.